Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. We just found out that Joshua is still alive in some form or another. He has always been. He's a vision. He fucking, he was there when he also died as a kid, so, I mean... And we also found out that can't quite remember how I split this up, but we are also a fire dominant. And he is a fire dominant. We are both fire dominants, and we are both coexisting when there should not be more than one particular elemental dominant. And we're on our way to Rosaria to either meet him or just see what the fuck is up. So, let's get to it.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Branded, keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you.
The Imperial Province of Rosaria.
We should press on.
Homecoming.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Fucking... It's interesting that the fucking marker is in yards. You know, I would think it'd be in meters, but...
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand.
No, no thanks, I'm good.
Company.
We can sneak by them. Don't even worry about it.
Here we are. Martha's Rest. I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
When he gets to Eastpool, leave him in the pile. We'll take him over when the bridge is back.
When's that gonna be?
Wow, it's so peaceful. It's an adorable little town.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
When we had...
On dressing creams of Gisal. Never done raw, lest bitter juices inspire violent retching and loose bowels. Avoid the fry pan, lest foul stink taint the iron, rendering it none better than slag. By no means put to stew, lest the vapors overexcite stapled bows. If suffer the fodder one must, first mix with 9 parts drake's mint, 6 parts lemon peel, or 3 parts ginger root, and soak in honeyed wine for a quarter moon to lessen malady. Whatever the fuck that means. I don't think I understood a single word I said. Martha Brooks, no sharps. Following cheatery will be repaid with a swift boot in the arse. Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, and fingering. We've got a fingering problem in this bar, alright.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about.
Why?
Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said he might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's.
Yeah.
He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Huh. Alright.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Marshes, that's where we were.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
That's where we were when we fought the fucking giant Venus flytrap thing. Clear back in the first episode.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge.
Is that him?
We're not alone.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
Hey, fellas.
Sick of Togo!
Over here.
What the hell? Oh, I can't go any further out there. I was like, what is that red line?
Get him, boy. That's it.
16. Why is it giving me this, oh, because of there's shit to gain from it? I was like, that was a pretty simple fight.
You saved my life.
Huh?
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Slipped your mind, bro? There hasn't been trade from the village for weeks. And that shit slipped your mind? After this job, you're fucking fired, dude.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
How long is no
Thank
time?
you, Bernard.
You fucking slacker.
We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We gotta get rid of this fucking brand. Poor packed Martha.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
We'll take 1 bedroom and 2 condoms. It's a very weird main quest.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it.
What the fuck?
Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well,
Oh
it's all
my
dealt
God.
with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum,
He weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
That
Right.
is so fucked.
Unbelievable, innit?
Yeah.
Bearers may
Jesus.
have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Another one, okay. This is very strange. It's like they didn't finish this part of the game, or it was fucked up so bad they had to like redo it after and didn't have the motion capture for
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
the
Don't be shy!
shut the fuck up. It's like they didn't have it, like something got fucked up and they couldn't do the motion capture. So now they have them slotted, like, I don't know,
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
with generic
And
shit,
assumed it was best for all concerned. I know.
like
For a child to be blamed,
side quest.
to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way. Did we?
No.
I did. Right? I mean, Clive did. He knew what it was like. His own mother fucking hated him. He was a bearer. Shit.
Distance boy. Over here. There, boy. Sick of trouble.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder?
Let's go and see.
Don't fuck with those spiders. Just leave them be.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't want to die.
Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
What the fuck?
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
What's wrong with them? They stone?
The curse has taken them. All of them.
Curse.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father.
Jesus. That is fucking harsh.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Fucking hell, that's depressing.
Rest.
Yes, we should.
Alright. Ugh. Fuck. Can't he, like, just take their power and fucking... I mean, I'm sorely underestimating, how this game works. Or how his powers work, and... all we know is that he absorbed fucking... Garunda, or... God damn it, all these fucking names are way too weird to remember. The fucking wind power.
Good, honest work building them.
Shut up about the aqueduct, Jesus Christ.
You're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
For the most depressing visit of the whole game.
I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Doesn't anybody have fucking make... You're wearing eyeshadow. Can't I fucking cover up
you
this
will always be welcome here.
goddamn bearer's mark? We're not really a bearer, are we? I mean, we're a fucking dominant. We don't just have the Phoenix blessing. We're fucking...
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
What? I don't know. There's too many names to keep track of. I'm sure I'll get it eventually, but fuck. Rosfield, isn't that what our dad's name was? Maybe? No. Wait, that's our last name? Clive Rosfield.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye.
Oh shit, he's
With
petrifying.
1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her.
Benedicta?
For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this.
Fuck is that sound?
You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
I'm gonna miss that guy. Hope he doesn't fucking work himself to death and is... I don't know. Am I right on that? He was petrifying himself? Holding on. He was fucking, he was becoming petrified because his shit, he uses it too much. That's why he's always coughing every single time he goes fucking, turns into the goddamn wizard. The lightning wizard. I don't know.
Arthur said the Blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Gross. God damn. These graphics look pretty fucking good. Nope, don't give a shit. Sorry. Starving wolf.
No mistakes. Don't let them get away. That's it.
Let me end your suffering, little dog. Goddamn hornets.
Get him.
Jesus. The broken hilt.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Alright. Those are some pretty flowers for being deadly enemies. I think I didn't notice.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Fucking Lord Murdoch turned into a fucking bunch of ashes. Was that our fault too? I think it might have been.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
I mean, to say I haven't changed at all is a little rude.
Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
I guess we can't not, you know.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
Yeah, that's not how it happened.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess.
She's shaking.
Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty.
Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
So she did remarry.
Of course.
Our mom.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
He didn't know that he killed Lord Murdoch?
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
She's like...
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning.
She's like,
She really has been very kind.
I would have liked to sleep in a bed.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
I do.
I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Bro, do what you couldn't do years ago.
We should get some rest.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Clive. God damn it.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Yeah. I would have.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
God damn!
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Holy shit, we look fucking fired. Oh my god, the chest.
I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Holy shit, man. That's too
It's what
sexy.
your father would have wanted.
It's too fucking sexy. I'm... Goddamn. Bro.
They suit you well.
Boys looking suit me well. Look at my shoulders, dude. You
Thank
kidding?
you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you.
The leather pants
I only
just
been
fucking...
for a short while. But seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Fucking ask and you shall receive. I asked for better clothes and...
If we follow the road to the
Wouldn't
north,
you know it?
it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate.
Yeah,
Let's go.
damn. Oh, I look fucking good. What have you got for me?
If you're buying, I'm selling.
The Gaia blade? Nah,
See
I've
you
got
then.
Invictus now. This was me old dad's fucking blade. Gonna keep using it. Plus it matches the outfit.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
Aye.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers.
We own property? I say that like they're I'm part of the problem. Oh man.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Another weird-ass quest.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer. He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Hello.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Oi, Yisa.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'll often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is.
Well.
But better there than here, I suppose.
He's about to wake up.
Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the Chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo keeper. Thank you. We will.
Do we finally get to know what a Chocobo is?
Sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Well, it doesn't look like there's any goddamn Chocobos.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding.
I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
That doesn't sound good.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Explains.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had
so he
left
lied.
of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Surely.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Yeah, this is a really weird detour from the main story. Like, I did read also like a comment on this.
Sign. Could he have strayed even further?
About through a review. It's like just a really weird like couple fetching quests. Like, go get the guy to build the bridge. You know, now we're in search of this guy. Like, it has nothing to do with really the main story, unless this, you know, unless this guy has something to tell us, very secretive about like our dad or in some way, which I don't anticipate that happening. It is a little bit of filler.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should
He
hurry.
does look old. Ah, shit.
Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
It's a good thing they don't see him.
Get him, boy! You know what to do. Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle! Get him! There, boy!
More?
Over here. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of there, boy.
Bitch. Eight ability points. Okay.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
So 3 days? Dumb joke.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
God.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord.
Fucking.
Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back?
My mom's a complete
I
cunt,
should
huh?
very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
If it's part of the main quest, I'll do it.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Quest complete. Weirdest side main quest of this whole fucking game. Now, let's go for Phoenix Gate. No more filler. Alright, that's about all I can take right now.